Okay, here's the first example, and I said one more video. We got about 4 or 5 examples, so if it takes 2 videos, I apologize. But, so we got to find out what angle y is. Well, we know that these two angles form a linear pair, so if that angle is 102, this angle right here is going to be 78. So that tells us that these two arcs averaged together should equal 78. So y plus 95 divided by 2 should equal 78. So another way to look at it is that these two angles, which are both 78, should always add up to these two arcs. So in other words, when you go to solve this equation, you end up doubling both sides, and you get y plus 95 equals 78 times 2, which is 156. So another way to think about it is you could take these central angles, or these vertical angles, add them together, or double one of them because they're equal to each other, and then you get what the sum of these two arcs should be. Okay, then you subtract 95, and you get y is equal to 61 degrees. Okay, next example, now we have these secants intersecting outside the circle. So they create these two arcs. Oops, forgot to hit the draw button. My bad. Technical difficulties. Here we go. Alright, so we got this arc, which is 142, and then this arc, which is 52. So we're going to find the difference, and that comes out to be 90 degrees. Then we're going to divide it by 2, because it's half the difference, and angle 1 is going to be 45 degrees. Okay? So when they intersect outside the circle, find the difference and divide by 2. Okay, now we have two tangents intersecting outside the circle. We could treat it the same way. Okay, so to find this angle, we want to look at where those tangent lines intersect the circle. So right here and here. Alright, so that's 125, which means the remaining part of the circle should be 360 minus 125, which is 235. So this angle 1 is going to equal half the difference of 125 and 235. So we subtract the 2 and divide by 2. So we get 110 divided by 2, and we get angle 1 is 55 degrees. Okay, so that's called a circumscribed angle. Alright, so circumscribed means that this circle is inside of that angle. Oops, sorry. We also see it in this picture here. Okay, so this circle is inscribed in that angle because 2 of the points are on the angle. Okay, so there's something special about circumscribed angles. They create 2 supplementary angles. Right, angles D and C are going to be supplementary because this is a quadrilateral. When you connect the radius to the center, you create this central angle, and this tangent line and radius are going to form right angles. So if all 4 of those angles add up to 360, and you subtract angles A and B, you get 180, which would equal the remaining angles D and C. So this angle that I'll highlight in orange is going to be the supplement to this angle, which I also highlighted in orange. So if this was a 150 degree angle, without having to figure out what these angles are, you're allowed to assume that that's 30 degrees. Okay, and I think we have one more short video after this. I apologize for lying in the previous video.